Here today with Coach Lisa Faulkner, coming off a 72-64 win against Biola. Always tough ones out there against Biola. Just tell me about today's game, your thoughts on it.
Lots of down and then ups. I don't think we played particularly well, especially, there were some stretches there where we struggled. But we figured it out, and I think that's one of the beauties about this team is that they have taken it upon themselves to figure out where their energy needs to shift, or what we need to do either offensively or defensively, and we started to get some stops and then translated that into some really good offensive possessions. So I'm proud of another comeback. I would like to not have to come back in some games.
You talked about maybe not playing good for some stretches. Well, the last 4 minutes you guys played fantastic.
Yep.
I believe you guys closed out the game on a 21-6 run.
Yep.
Tell me about what fueled that run.
Again, it was an energy thing. I think we started getting stops defensively, made some adjustments just with some of the things they were trying to do with some ball screens and just posting up, and we shifted into a little bit bigger lineup, so we were able to handle some of that, and then made some big plays. Haley made a couple of huge threes, which was nice, and Kara got to the basket, got fouled. Ellie made some big defensive plays, was just putting some pressure on their point guard. And so, again, it was really a collective effort. I think you can see with just our numbers, we are really a good unit.
Let's talk a little bit about some of those freshmen out there for you today.
Yeah.
Ellie, like you said, tell me a little bit about her steals. She was plus 15 today, best of anybody on the floor out there.
Yeah, I thought, she's a great scorer. She hasn't quite figured out the college speed yet, just in terms of I have more time on my shot, I don't need to rush it. Again, it's been 3 games and 20 practices, so when she gets that, it's she's dangerous. But you can see she can shoot it, and what she really did for us was just pick up the defensive energy and really made their ball handlers have to think about her, getting a couple pokes on the ball. She got 3 steals, I think, in that fourth quarter, and that made a big difference for us. And it's fun to watch some of these freshmen and just build in with our returners. It's a really fun group, and Maddie W was huge, especially in that first half. She came in and gave us some great minutes and throughout the game, and she's been giving us really good minutes. So, and then Grace as well. Grace comes in and does a really good job for us.
Got to make a quick comment there. Like you said, Maddie Williams was your leading scorer at halftime with 9 points, made some big plays. The other part that I thought really helped win it, besides that final stretch, was you guys' free throw line. You guys very much outperformed with the free throw line. Tell me how important it is to get those points when you're at the line.
So important. We discussed from last week with Concordia, we had a 4-point lead with under a minute to go. Actually, a 6-point lead with 4.5, and we missed a couple free throws. And so we put some emphasis on just being able to knock those down in pressure situations, and they stepped up, they made them. We did a lot of special situations this week, just with in-game and time and score, and it paid off for sure, especially down the stretch there. We got a 6-point lead, I think, with 1.5 minutes to go, and then made some defensive plays, and were able to stretch it, and then we get to breathe a little bit easier.
Last one for you, Coach. I look at this stat sheet, and you guys had 15 more shots, 16 more shots, and you guys had 11 more offensive rebounds. Yeah. What led to both those?
Our pace of play is really, really quick, and our offense this year, we've shifted some things, and we want to get a lot of shots up, and so we play at a much faster pace, and we have, because we have the depth we have, I think we have people that can just go crash and put that energy into going and getting offensive rebounds. And for us to be able to play at that pace as well, we got to be able to play people that aren't going to get tired, and that's what we're seeing right now. I think that's one of our huge advantages in this pod, is that we have pretty even distributed minutes, and a lot, Biola, Azusa, as I look at some of their box scores, they're playing players, mid 30 minutes, and that will wear on you. So hopefully we can continue to use that to our advantage, and we just keep getting better and better.
Well, thank you very much, Coach. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Here with freshman Ellie Turk. Ellie, just talk to me a little bit about your team's final stretch. You guys outscored them 21-6. What helped fuel that run for you?
I think it was honestly the motivation of being down and having to fight back. I think in the first half we settled in times that we were either up or even down by a little bit. We were just like, okay, we have time to catch up. But I think in our heads we were like, okay, this is time, it's go time, we need to get it back. And I think it honestly started on the defensive end with our stops that we had. I think it gave us a lot of momentum and energy onto the offensive side as well. And we took the right shots at the end. So.
You did have 2 big steals down there in the final 4 minutes to help fuel that run as well. But your team also did a really good job taking care of the ball today. You guys had only 11 turnovers. What helped with that one, and why is that? I know that's an emphasis from the coach.
I think it was honestly everybody being aggressive and not stressing when we have the ball, because there's sometimes where we catch it and we're like, oh shoot, I need to give it up, find someone. But I think today we honestly just settled down. We all were confident in ourselves, and yeah, I think we made a good decision with the ball.
Coach Faulkner was talking about how important it is to play people a number of minutes a game. I look at this one, you guys have 9 players play 15 plus minutes out there. That also led to you guys outscoring Biola's bench 34-18. Talk to me about that part and just how important it is to have that second unit ready to come in with that energy.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, everybody needs breaks. I mean, it's very difficult to play a whole game, and I think having everybody in shape, everybody getting a chance to play on the court and show what they have. I mean, you get on there for the little bit of time you have, you want to go, get at it. I mean, take advantage of the time you have, and so I think it makes everyone hungrier to try to do their best when they're on the court, and it does help to have the stamina and a deep bench.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Ellie.
Thank you.